Hello YouTube, this is I Trade People here. I got back from the Edison regional about 2 days ago, and I went 7-2. I got 12th place. My only two losses were round 3. I played against Gravekeepers. He went first. He went set a monster, Necro Valley, set a Magic Trap card, go roll tribute. I lose 4 cards out of my hand. He loses 2, and I just lose because his set card was Spy. Game 3 of that. He goes first. He goes set 3 cards, bend back row, go Necro Valley, go Malefic, Stardust, go roll tribute. I lose 3 monsters. And then later he draws Kai's for game. It's like, what can I do? And then round 8, I played against Worms. He was a nice guy, the Worms guy. Game 1, he goes Death Shoot. He hits my only playable monster, which was like Venus. And after that, like I just couldn't come back. In game 3, he goes Death Shoot again, because he goes first. Hits my Cyber Dragon, and like I have a rough time because he knows my whole hand. But like he just draws Nebula, and I lose. I end up being 12th place, so it happens. But here's my deck list. It's pretty standard except for a couple of card choices. It's Book, Dark Hole, Reborn, Heavy, Double MST, Double Pot, Double Warning, Double Phoenix Chain, Call the Haunted, Torrential, Solemn Judgment, Death Shoot. I'll explain the choices afterward. Triple Hyperion, Double Christia, Triple Venus, Triple Shineball, Triple Tour Guide, Triple Earth, Double Herald, and the one-ofs, Birdman, Sanguine, Gores, Honest, Blackluster Soldier, Venus. Double Phoenix Chain serves as, literally in the mirror match, it's exactly like Solemn Warning. Against Gadgets, it's like Solemn Warning. What it does is, when you summon a Venus, Tour Guide, or Earth, and you Phoenix Chain, it becomes a vanilla monster. So like, it loses all its effects, and it's like, okay, I'm stuck with this monster. Like they say MST's at 3, so its card's bad. But if you have a set Warning or a set Phoenix Chain, and it's only a 1 set, regardless if they have MST or not, it's the same situation, if you understand what I mean. Same idea with a Gadget. If they summon a Gadget, I go Phoenix Chain, they lose their card. It's a 1-for-1, and they don't get another monster. That's why Phoenix Chain is really good still. Tour Guide is really good still as well, because the deck, in my opinion, the deck has it's like two things combined in one. It's turn 1 plays and it's late game plays. There's no in-betweens. And the only turn 1 plays you really ideally want to open with is either Earth or Venus, or like, that's about it. Everything else is like late game or pot. So Tour Guide, what it does is it opens up 4 more spots for turn 1 plays, which is 3 Tour Guides and a Sanguine. It lets you go to Earth, which lets you go to Venus, which gives you power plays like this. Because the biggest power play in the deck literally is Venus. If you drop Venus turn 1, it's a hard, like, it's an uphill battle for them, because it's a +1, and Gotchi is almost impossible to get rid of. I play this over Effect Valor because, one, I think Effect Valor is kind of bad in this deck. It doesn't fit the flow of anything. Like, Orange just has synergy because you can ditch, like, Fairies or these 2 guys. Also, Herald stops Gores, and it stops Effect Valor, and it stops itself. So if my opponent goes Herald, I can go Herald, their Herald. So that's why Herald's like a lot better in my opinion. The one-ofs, I play 1 Birdman because it's inconsistent. I think if I draw more than 1, it's kind of bad because, again, it's not a turn 1 play. And if I get my Venus off, regardless, the rest of my deck will fit into place, if you know. Like, I don't need to draw Birdman to win. Like, Venus is enough. Everything else is standard. Let me show you the side deck. I really like my side deck throughout the day. The only card I would have changed is probably Starlight Road. I played 1 Starlight Road, double double Road Decree, double Bottomless, double Deep Prison, double Mind Crush, double Thunder King, double Doom Caliber Knight, double Cyber Dragon. Like, you side out your, when you play against a mirror match, or like an anti-meta or anything like that, you side out some of your cards. Like, you side out like these, you side out, not against a mirror match, but you know, the deck transforms to like a beatdown deck, because it has a steady trend of just going, I can't talk. It becomes like, more consistent, more utility, high utility, there we go. Like, Christie is bad against a lot of matchups, so you just take them out. I always take out 1 Shine Ball, take out Birdman because the Shine Ball is not needed. I'll take out 1 Tour Guide. Sometimes I take out BLS overall because like the dark count goes down, and he's not as high utility as the other cards. The extra deck I'll show you. You have to play two gachis. Two gachis is like really viable. That Veer is like a staple now. Leviathan, he's needed. Because I do make him to run over a lot of monsters. Especially gets over Steel Sworn Roach when you draw Utopia. Not when you draw Tour Guide. Armory Arm, you can go Armory Arm Blackluster Soldier combo. Cataster, Android. Android's needed now too, I think, because he's a light. Orient Dragon, Brionic, Wyvern, Black Rose, Stardust, Scrap, Trishula, and Chimera Tech. Oh, I keep Chimera Tech in here because it's the new rule with my group. Because at Rhode Island YCS, I was X2 last round, and I lost to Gadgets because I took him out of my deck completely. I was like, from now on, we have to keep him in our decks. I did play against Machina Gadget though. It didn't come out, but I still won because of like Thunder King and Phoenix Chains. Now that's my deck list, YouTube. Oh yeah, my entry packs. I pulled a Tears and I pulled Vision Hero. I think he's gonna be good eventually. Maybe, I don't know. Well, also, reason why I might switch the Starlight Road to a third MST because Gravekeepers are still really viable. I played a lot of them. And the one guy I played, he played like triple Upstart, triple Pot, triple Wonder Wand. He really, like, that deck really tried to get to roll Tribute fast. But aside from that, it seems like I lost to two, like, hard scenarios, World Tribute and Dusty twice. So, I really like the deck. You should try it out, YouTube. And, see ya.